Obesity and COVID-19 in the context of lifestyle medicine. Prevalence of obesity has dramatically increased in the last 3 decades. This is exemplified by the fact that the percentage of children and adults with obesity have been increasing. Based on body mass index, it was reported in 2018 that 26.8% of Canadians age 18 and older are obese, while another 36.3% are classified as overweight. This brings the total population with increased health risk as a result of excess weight to 63.1%. This chart right here shows the percentage distribution of Canadian adults that are overweight or obese. This second chart illustrates classification of weight by age group. As you can see, for the group for 20 to 34 years old, there is an increasing amount of people who are classified as overweight. Development of obesity is a multifactorial process that involves genetics, environment, psychological, and lifestyle factors. Obesity is highly associated with an imbalance between energy intake and energy expenditure. Subsequently, this accumulation is associated with a variety of complications and disorders such as insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, various cancers, and many more. These associations are connected to the hallmarks of obesity, which promotes metabolic syndrome and are characterized by the following. First, dysfunctional energy homeostasis, hypoxia, which is lack of oxygen and cellular stress, release of certain cytokines, chronic systemic inflammation, insulin resistance, impaired immune function, and altered cardiac structure. This shows that obesity has various implications on the whole body. There's no surprise that one of the most impactful comorbidities of COVID-19 are in direct relation to obesity. Obesity has been associated with worse course of infection disease, including increased complications, prolonged hospital stay, and elevated critical illness. To break it down, this is what happens to the body when a healthy individual develops obesity. Adipose tissue, or also known as body fat cells, secrete different hormones, enzymes that modulate energy balance, tissue repair, homeostasis, and immune response. Healthy fat cells are insulin sensitive. This is necessary for proper glucose uptake and modulation of liver glucose production to maintain normal blood glucose levels. With obesity, it changes the composition, structure, and function of the adipose tissues. Cells undergo hyperplasia, which means cells increase in number, and it undergoes hypertrophy, which increases in size. This process leads to insufficient vascularization, leading to lack of oxygen, apoptosis, or cellular death. This subsequently leads to secretion of inflammatory cells. This massive immune cell infiltration promotes inflammation, stimulates further fat breakdown, and fuels insulin resistance, ultimately leading to dysfunction of adipocytes. But what happens when an obese individual gets COVID-19? The goal of any virus is to survive and replicate. The virus, which has spikes, triggers an immune response by binding to angiotensin-converting enzyme 2, or ACE2, which is highly expressed in adipose tissues and other organs including stomach, colon, liver, kidney, and brain. ACE2 expression is increased in obesity, which could turn adipose tissues as a potential target and reservoir. Studies have also suggested that SARS-CoV-2 binds to human dipeptidyl peptidase 4, or called as DPP4, which is also upregulated in obesity. It has been suggested that high expressions of DPP4 may facilitate the entry of SARS-CoV-2, leading to inflammation and a violent immune response. Along with that, people who are obese tend to suffer from other medical conditions, increasing severe complications of COVID-19. Integrating the different pillars of lifestyle medicine, which includes physical activity, nutritional status, social connections, avoidance of risky substances, sleep, stress management, and self-care, helps individuals adapt and sustain changes to overall promote well-being. If lifestyle medicine is practiced, multiple studies have shown that chronic diseases like obesity can be potentially treated, if not reversed. Not only will it promote weight loss, but does have many beneficial effects on a whole body level, such as better glucose uptake and insulin sensitivity. Doing so promotes a healthy lifestyle that improves immunity, mood, productivity, and overall outlook in life. It also has been found that with lifestyle intervention, life expectancy can be increased anywhere from 2 to 6 years. Hence, different aspects of lifestyle medicine should be enforced to decrease the incidence of obesity. Doing so will also reduce the severe complications associated with people who have COVID-19. This pandemic made us realize that we are all the same than we are different. We all have the same fears and hope. It made us realize how precious life is and how we need to take proactive measures to preserve it. The pandemic revealed problems that have long existed within the society. The COVID-19 pandemic revealed problems related to the government, healthcare, the economy, invoking necessary changes. Currently, there is limited data and information available regarding the impact of many underlying medical conditions and the incidence of COVID-19. But based on what we know at this time, there is no doubt that reinforcing the practices of lifestyle medicine works to promote health and to reduce complications associated with COVID-19. The main obstacle, however, is not convincing people of the profound beneficial impacts of lifestyle medicine, rather motivating and implementing these changes to their lives. With the practice of lifestyle medicine, underlying causes of health conditions are addressed. Lifestyle factors, including nutrition, physical activity, stress, mindset, sleep, self-care, social connections, avoidance of risky substances, play a major role in health and pathogenesis of diseases. Current medical practices fail to address these and are limited in many ways, indicating change in healthcare service and delivery are imperative. Lifestyle medicine brings together scientific evidence in diverse health-related fields to create an efficient, effective system to promote health, prevent, and treat chronic diseases. Furthermore, lifestyle medicine allows sustained behavioral changes and practices, ultimately improving health and quality of life.